Hello there. So I'm going to be doing a unscripted product review. So there's going to be an unpackaging or an unboxing of a product that I paid for. This was not sent to me in exchange for the review. I don't have to send these back, or I don't get to keep them free of charge. I paid for them, so I want to make sure that that's out in the open. I'm not being influenced to make this. We all know what the uh, ads are that we've seen for boxers all over the place, especially this one company, MANMADE. MANMADE is all over social media. They have all of their actors and all of their actresses and such doing all of their advertising for them. I made it a point to go over to the MANMADE website, and it's and the particular one that I went to was us.manmadebrand.com, and they'll give you free shipping on orders over $30, and they have their boxers. They even have T-shirts. They have a whole bunch of other stuff too. But the one that I'm going to do in particular is the boxer brief. This is the one that, if you look here, there's 9,170 reviews. And if you go down to the very, very bottom of those reviews, 8.8 thousand of them were 5-star. And I think that's quite impressive. And so I was a little curious, and I wanted to either confirm or debunk what we're seeing on social media. It's hard to trust what it is that you see on social media. Their website is real easy. It's black or blue. Currently, those are the only two colors that they have. I am hearing that they may be about to bring out gray, but I can't confirm that. That's just what I've heard. Find your size will allow you to be able to put in how tall you are in feet and inches, and then what you weigh. And then when you submit it, it will tell you the size that you should choose. You choose that size. It also will tell you what your waist size will be typically whenever you choose one of these. You can get a single pair for $22, or you can get their 7-pack, which is going to be $20 even for each one. So you'll basically save $14 if you get the 7-pack. A lot of people are buying one, and if they don't like it, they're only out $22. If they do like it, then they are actually going back in and getting the 7-pack. And some people are getting several of the 7-pack, and then they're getting a call from one of the founders of the company in their advertisements, basically asking them, why did you choose MANMADE? We saw you bought one, so they already know you bought one, and then you came back and you got more. And I just think it's great advertising. A couple of points to bring up about this is the fabric feels like no other, made for superior breathability and moisture wicking, super soft elastic waistband that is reliable and stretches just enough. No matter the activity or body type, our boxers are built to keep you cool and chafe free. What I like about it is the man sack. I've tried boxers before that had the man sack that was uncomfortable. It crunches everything up too much. And this one seems to be talked about a lot in a very positive way. The anti-chafe design, the increased ventilation, so breathability, so less sweating, and then the 3D contoured support for your jewels, if you will. Down here in the little corner, you might be wondering, what is this yellow thing? Well, I brought a tennis ball along with me because I know a couple of the other brands use a ball size to confirm what size pocket you might use for the inside of the underwear. So they make you choose an underwear size, and then they make you choose a cup size, and they have them all the way up to like a softball size. So I brought a tennis ball along, and now, of course, the 3 o'clock hour is upon us, and you can hear my grandfather clock in the background. So unscripted, no cuts, case in point, the grandfather clock. So I wanted to make sure that there's no cover up here. Speaking of the man sack is ergonomically supportive of your family jewels. I like how their sense of humor here. It keeps them separated from your thighs for extraordinary comfort. No meshes, no fishnets, or no other paraphernalia required. And then what I do like about the materials, it's the modal, and I've heard a lot about that. I've never tried them before, but it's a plant-derived fabric from the beech tree. It's an eco-friendlier alternative to cotton because the production uses about 10 to 20 times less water. Modal is more durable and feels softer than cotton. Plus, it maintains moisture-absorbing properties for ideal hygiene, unlike polyester. So it's 91% modal, 9% spandex. As far as washing, machine wash cold with light colors, tumble dry on low setting, never use bleach or harsh softeners, avoid washing with heavy or zipped items like jackets or jeans that could snag or pull on the fabric. I think maybe washing with other underwear and t-shirts that are colored, and maybe even like pajamas and socks and things like that would be perfect. And then just real quick about the company, the people, their 4 longtime friends that had issues with underwear. So basically they spent 10 months, just over 10 months, developing what they consider to be the perfect boxer brief for men. And this is what we are about to take a look at. So one other thing that I want to point out is the communication. I placed this order at 1:39 a.m. on a Monday morning, early Monday morning, and literally the very same minute I get an email from MANMADE with the founders in here letting me know welcome to the family and that they have my order. And then round about 6 hours later, I get another email, see you soon. And so I can see here that it's a 4-step process. I placed the order. Now they've packaged it. The next step is that it'll be in transit, and the last step is it'll be delivered. You can track it from here. And then literally about 6 hours after that, I get a message from FedEx, and I get a message from MANMADE letting me know that now it is in transit. And then I received them today, and literally right after I received them, I got a message. I did also get a message this morning letting me know that it is out for delivery from MANMADE. And then I got a message to let me know that the Eagle has landed. And so just 36 hours from start to finish from when I placed this order to when I received it on my front porch. And I thought that that was really neat the way that they communicated this. So, comes in a relatively discreet bag. Anyone who knows the brand is going to know what you're getting because of the logo that's on it. And that was one of the things that I liked about these boxers too, was it had their logo on it and that's it. It doesn't have a long name that wraps all the way around the waistband. It might sometimes be a little annoying, especially when you don't understand what the name of the company is. So that's sometimes annoying. So I got my handy dandy scissors here. See if I can cut this thing open without actually cutting the product. That might be a good idea. All right. Put the scissors out of the way. And so here we go. We open up. I ordered the blue, was what I really wanted. And when I found out that, wow, look at this. So they actually put my name on it. Welcome to the MANMADE family. And then the 4 guys tells their story. Well, that's pretty impressive. How about that? Okay. So anyway, I originally ordered the blue. That was really all I wanted to try. I wanted to try the blue. If I didn't like them, I was only out one $22 charge. I'd use them as pajama shorts or something like that. I was not going to be out anything. But then when I noticed that I was only $8 away from getting free shipping and that the shipping was going to be like $4 or $5, and still $4 or $5 to get it 36 hours after the order was placed is just incredible on FedEx. So what I did was I went in and I ordered the black. And so that way I got the free shipping, and I got 2 pair that now if it turns out I don't like them, I can use them as pajama shorts. And just to confirm, I did order blue 2XL And I ordered black 2XL, so they got the order right. So that's start number one. Everything is perfectly packaged. Like even the UPS package itself was just perfectly done. And then I really like that card. That impresses me. That's their marketing is quite impressive. But the packaging itself, very nice packaging. I'm going to open the blue first because that's the one that I really wanted. And, oh, right off the bat, I heard an actress that she pulled them out of the package and her first response was, ooh. And then everybody in the room started. These things are so soft. This is my first time touching a modal fabric. They have a real nice shape to them. Look at the stitching. Look at how much stitching is involved in this. These are definitely not cheaply made. Now there is nothing inside like a lot of the boxer briefs advertise, and I always wondered, would that be uncomfortable where they have like a sticky substance on the inside so it sticks to your thighs and won't ride up. These don't have that. They're soft inside, just as soft as they are outside. As you can see, the waistband just has their logo kind of a little to the left. So this is center here, so just a little off to the left. Nothing on the back. The other thing that I do want to notice is there's no tag. That's another thing, is especially with boxers, is the tag can sometimes scratch you and itch you. I will say that right here there's stitching where the band comes together, but you see it, but it's even there is soft. You see it, but you don't necessarily feel it. So I don't anticipate that that's going to be any trouble. But I did want to note that because that's pretty impressive to be able to do that. And then the thing that we all want to see is the pocket. This horizontal line, every boxer brief that I've seen had a vertical line down one side or nothing at all. When you went to the restroom, you had to take the whole front of the underwear down so that you could pay the water bill, as they say on their website, when you need to go pee. Whereas with this, you're apparently going to be able to just pull out of the top of the underwear, take care of your business, and then put it back in. So that's going to be kind of neat. I can see where these would look good. Don't get excited. I'm not going to model these for you. I'm just showing the material and showing them off. And then when I'm done with this video, I'm going to go check them out myself. So now, I keep hitting the camera, and I'm sorry for that. Like I said, it's going to be unscripted. So I can already tell you this is not what I thought it was going to be. I was under the impression that there was a cup. And I brought the tennis ball. This is why I brought the tennis ball. I was under the impression... Oh, hang on a second. Gravity is keeping the ball in that cup. I was under the impression that there was a physical cup, like a physical pocket. Like if you can imagine this, that you would actually put your junk inside a pocket and it would sit there inside a pocket. That's what I was under the impression of. But it's not like that at all. If you'll notice, there actually is no pocket. Or is there? Hang on a minute. I'm confused about... Yeah, there is no pocket. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't looking at this the wrong way. That's a little interesting. It's not built the way that I thought it was, but it is kind of strange how when I put that tennis ball in there and then I lift them up, the tennis ball is still right here. It's not a pocket. It's the threaded area here is kind of like it creates a cradle for the ball. If you notice right there, that's that threaded area right there that I was just talking about. Your junk kind of sits right up in that cradled area, just like that. And like gravity keeps your junk right there in the front. And so if I raise this pocket forward, you can see it right there. But gravity it's kind of a strange, and which is really interesting because I was wondering, would it be comfortable? Because the ones with the big pockets, they hug everything so tight and it just doesn't feel good at all. So that's the blue. Now we'll open the black, and just that softness is incredible. It's not like silk, but it is at the same time. It feels like Egyptian cotton or something like that, which I'm not 100% what, modal. I know it said it came from the beech tree or what have you, but yeah, that's a little interesting how your junk. I mean, it's a concaved pocket. So your junk actually sits down in this area here, and I guess the weight of your junk creates the pocket that it sits in. That's really unique. And then you are able to come out from the front, take care of the restroom business, go back in, and you don't have to worry about pulling anything down. But these things are, they're really good. So, and then there's the color contrast of the two. So you have the blue and you have the black. And again, really, really good quality fabric. The stitching is really good. It's the only bad thing about an unscripted package opening or box opening is that you don't know what you're going to encounter. And so what's supposed to be a 5-minute video turns into 15 or however long this video has been going. The stretchiness is really good, and then it just bounces right back to where it was. I mean, just a really good stretch to it, but not too much, not spandexy. Super feel, like even the band is a super feel. You know how I know it's been 15 minutes? Because the grandfather clock just went off again, so every 15 minutes. But I'm really excited to try them out. There's a stitching that runs right down the middle of the front right here. And so when your junk is in there, it will form with you. So I'm kind of excited to try those on. I'm going to stop the video and go try them on, and then I'll come back and give you an honest feel of how they might feel, how they fit, how they look, and edit it at the end of this video and submit this so that you'll have a true unpacking of this product. Again, it's hard to know what to trust on social media, whether or not it's even a real order. You place the order and will you really get it? Where this one, I got it, and in fact I got it in 1 day and a half from the time that I placed the order, and that's even when placing the order at just after midnight. And the communication was wonderful. The product feels amazing. The packaging is wonderful. I really like the personalization with the card here. I thought that was really, really good. So yeah, so that's my review of the MANMADE boxer brief in blue and black. And now I'm going to go give them a try and come back and let you know how they feel. I hope this review helps you to make a decision on yay or nay. Right now, based on what I know, my only concern is the cup. But right now, I can see that this is definitely a yes. I can see that I very well might be going back on and ordering more of these boxer briefs. And but I won't know until I try them on. If they're mediocre or they're standard, if they feel just like I just have on another set of boxers, well, then it's just another set of boxers. But even still, at $22, I mean, the boxers that I buy right now are a major name brand boxer, and they have a button in the front, and they're just a regular, just a loose boxer. And when I buy them on sale, they're about $20 for a pair on sale. So this is not a bad price as long as it's a good feel. So pausing the video for now, and I'll come back and let you know how it works out. Alright, so I'm back now. If you'll notice, the black is the only one here. That's because the blue is on me right now. And right from the get-go, remember, I bought these. These were not given to me free of charge. I have not been asked to review these. I have not been scripted with anything. This is a full, honest review, and it is my opinion. My opinion may be different than others, but I'm trying to think as open as possible, and I can tell you that right now, I barely even notice that I have boxers on with the blue ones that I'm wearing right now. The first thing that I did when I put them on, I noticed how all of a sudden all of my junk just landed in this pocket. So, going back to what I didn't know when we were looking at this before, and now I know, this pocket right here, this threading that goes underneath and this pocket that comes up, this is where your junk lays. So using the tennis ball as an example, this is the way that it happens. And I'm sorry for the lighting. I wish I could make it better lighting. But this is where the threading is right here. And so by moving the threading underneath, that's how it keeps the ball cupped in there. Or your balls, if you will. It's gravity. And so basically what ends up happening is this concaved bit of fabric here creates a pocket, I misunderstood that there would be a pouch, that there would be a whole pocket that your goodies would go into. But what basically ends up happening is your goodies go into this fabric, and the fabric creates the pocket with the weight of your goodies. It's really incredible at how they, like, I tried to make them fall out, like by wiggling myself, and I couldn't even get them to fall out of the pocket. Like, they just stay in that pocket, like no matter, like right here, and I'm moving this pretty hefty, it's not coming out of that little pocket, that little pouch. And I know it's hard to see, with the black. I almost kind of wish that they would have done them in white for this purpose, but I'm glad they don't have them in white, because it's been confirmed that most women are not a fan of white boxers. They would prefer for us to wear dark color, black or blue or gray or something like that. So that's number one. The other thing is that when your goodies are in here and you need to go to the restroom, you literally just pull, and of course this is my finger, you literally pull your stuff through. You have plenty of room here. There's enough room. I can even put the tennis ball in there, through the hole. So there's plenty of room for you to pull your stuff out and pay the water bill, if you will. And then you just tuck it back inside. And everything is all tucked inside. There's a big flap here on the inside. And there's an overlap of that much. Like my finger is at the top of the exterior flap, and then on the inside of the flap, so almost a good 2 inches. So there's this cover, so you don't have to worry about your stuff falling out, which that's nice. So it's not falling out to the outside, and it doesn't want to fall out from the inside either. It's cradling it. It's really incredible. The other thing is I put them on, and I was a little concerned about the leg riding up. So first of all, they go down to about halfway down your thigh. And I walked around a good 100, 200 steps probably, and there was no riding up. None. The other thing was that I noticed the shape. Like, it makes you want to look at yourself in the mirror. You look larger, because it pulls everything to the front instead of being tucked up underneath you in between your thighs. Makes you look better in your pants or in your shorts. And then the other thing is that you won't look like you've got the, what do they call it then? I'm sorry to the plumbers out there, but it is what it is, but they call it the plumber's butt, where you can see the crack of a dude's butt. And so you're not going to get that, because these ride real perfectly up on your backside as well. I'm not going to model them for you because I'm overweight and you won't want to see me that way. But I can tell you with the band, the way they are on the front, like I'm touching them right now, and they're not folding over, which is really nice. And then the other thing was I put my jeans on, and the first thing I always have to do, even with the boxers that I wear now, I have to reach down in there. There's the grandfather clock now doing 30 after, so I walked around for a good 10 minutes because I literally put the boxers on, messed around with them, and then came back in here to the camera. So I gave these things plenty of walk time, absolutely no ride up, no bunching. When I put my jeans on, with all my other boxers, I have to reach down in there and pull the boxers down my thigh, front and back, and inside and outside. With these, I reached down there to see if I needed to pull them up, but I didn't have to. They were still perfectly in place. And even right now, they're still perfectly in place. As far as the see-through, I can see through them just a little bit. For instance, if I put the yellow tennis ball on here, you might be able to see a little bit of the yellow color coming through there, but you got to stretch it pretty hard to be the see-through. If I put this white card that these folks so very nicely sent with the package, just putting the white card in there, you can't see it. You literally would have to stretch the fabric to maybe possibly be able to see the white card, but I can't even see the white card through these. So not a lot to worry about at all as far as see-through. I mean, if I press it, I can see my finger right there, but you got to really press it to get that. What I will say is that in the front, because of the double fabric, the fabric on the front and the fabric here in the back, there is no see-through. So you don't have to worry about that. And then, like I said, the other point is on the back. It sits well on your back, right above your butt line there. And so you don't have to worry about, like I said, the seeing the top of your butt. If you do see it, it's just because you need to pull your shorts up. But just absolutely love these things. They're big. They're full size. They fit perfect. Yet they fold up very thin, very small. In fact, a quad fold all the way over. I mean, when you compare that to the size of a tennis ball and the thickness, I mean, these will pack away really well in a suitcase for travel. I don't know, man. I'm just excited about these. Oh, look at this. This is one way to look at the pouch. I didn't think about this. So I have them folded straight in half. There's the center of that pouch, and you can see this is going straight up and down. This would be the front of your thigh, and then this is where your goodies would be laying. And so this is the way it looks on your body. It brings all your stuff out to the front. So it's a really, really nice setup. I'm sorry that I didn't script this. I'm sorry it's long. I hope that a lot of people get to watch this, and just what I really wanted to do is I almost wanted to give you the chance of almost being here and touching the fabric and feeling it, which is an incredible feel. I really love the way this fabric feels. It's just a really, really good feeling fabric. It's very soft, and even again on me, it's not bunching up my legs. It's not bunching up in my junk. My junk's not falling out of that little pocket. It just feels really good. So hope that this is a good review for you. I hope it helps you to make a decision on whether or not to buy these. And it's funny because the initial disappointment that I had was that there was not a pocket for my goodies to sit in. Like I kind of imagined, like here on the front, that you would actually have a pocket that you would put your stuff down in. But this doesn't have a pocket. It's like it's better than a pocket because it's not a pocket. It's like the ball, I'm holding it straight up in the air and the ball is right there. It's not falling out. So it's better than a pocket because you're not in something. It's kind of like if you think about a woman's bra. The way that a bra is built, it has an underwire, and that's what holds everything up, I guess. But then everything else just goes into a little pocket of fabric. It's not like it slips inside an envelope of fabric. It just sits into a pocket of fabric, and this is kind of like that. I don't want to demasculinize these boxer briefs, but it's almost like a bra inside boxers. So if you can imagine it that way, that being like the bra, and so it reminds me of an episode of Seinfeld, the man's ear. But yeah, so just it was the thing that I was initially surprised by, but I didn't want to be critical of it until I tried them on, and now I've tried them on, and now I get it. I mean, the ball is just sitting, like you can see right there, it's sitting inside that pocket, and it's not coming out. Like no matter how I shake it, it doesn't fall out. That ball is supposed to fall out, but it's not. Well, I just tossed it out. It's not, because I wanted to show you this rim of fabric here is keeping it in there. So it's not in there now because I literally threw it out so that I could show you that rim of fabric. But these are definitely a must for me. I hope they'll be a must for you. And so again, it's quite impressive that they went through the trouble of doing that. But these are the reviews for the blue and the black man-made boxer briefs by MANMADE, 4 guys out of Canada. I got them in a day and a half from the time that I ordered them, so not too shabby with free shipping. And I'm going to be going online and getting me another pack of 7 of the black and 7 of the blue. That'll give me 8 pair of each color, 16 pair, plenty for 2 weeks. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I hope you are too. I hope this helped you to make a decision, and I hope that if you do decide to get these, that you'll enjoy them. If you find something out there, maybe you've already tried these and you have found something better, I'd love to know what they are. But right now I can tell you that out of all the boxers that I've tried on in my life, I have to be honest with you, these are the most comfortable I think I've ever worn, which is really impressive. So there you go. There's my review. It is a very, very long review, and I apologize for that, but I wanted to make sure it was an honest review, and I hope that it helps out. So manmadebrand.com. You can get these for $22 a piece, or if you get their 7-pack, you can save $2 for each one, and I think that you'll enjoy that. So I don't have a code for you to use or anything like that. I was not given anything like that. This is literally just an honest customer user unpackaging and review. So thank you for unpackaging this with me, and hope that this helps you out. Leave any comments that you wish, and I will try to respond to all of them. And otherwise, I hope you enjoy your purchase if you do get these, and if you don't, hope you find something that makes you comfortable. Take care and have fun. See ya.